Hello and welcome to Vinyasa Flow Yoga with More Yoga Fitness. My name is Kathy and today our practice will begin in Child's Pose. If you enjoy this practice, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you don't miss out on any future practices. Let's begin. Taking a variation of Child's Pose here, extend your right arm long, left arm to the sky. Take a half bind behind your back. Inhale as you reach up and place your left hand where your right hand was. Inhale, reaching to the sky and drawing your hand behind your low back. Breathe in, reach up, and extend toward the top of the mat. Coming into tabletop. Extending right arm forward, left arm back, spinal balance. Compass pose for an amplified version. Extending front to back. Forearms draw to the earth, flexing your foot, slight pulses in a donkey kick. Bring your knee to the mat. Return back to tabletop. Set up for side B spinal balance. Compass pose as an option. Return front to back. Forearms draw to the mat, palms press, flex your foot, donkey kick pulses. Knee returns to the mat. Tall arms. Tuck your toes, lift your tailbone, find downward facing dog. Breathe in, balls of the feet. Exhale, heels toward the floor. Breath in up. Exhale, press down. Inhale, balls of the feet. Exhale, press back. Breathe in, balls of the feet. Bend the knees, hover them just above the earth. Exhale, press back down dog, heels down. Inhale, balls of the feet. Knees toward the mat. Down dog, heels down. Lift up, knees down. Tailbone up, heels down. Last time. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Breathe in. Knees come forward, beast pose here, hold. Continue with your breath. Press back, downward facing dog. Placing our forearms back on the mat. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend your knee, roll it open for a hip opener here, rolling your ankle out one direction and then the other. Go ahead and flip over, wild thing, but we're on our forearm. Reaching overhead, gazing up. Lift your hip points. Flipping back over, raising the toe to the sky and bringing your right to meet your left. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend your knee and roll it open. Stack your hips here. Roll the ankle out one direction and then the other. Go ahead and flip if that feels good to you. Otherwise, you can choose to remain right there. Flip all the way back over, extend the toe to the sky, and then bring yourself into dolphin. Come back up to tall arms, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, draw the right knee to the chest, inhale, kick it back. Knee to chest, kick it back. Knee to chest hold. Thread your leg through, fallen triangle. Hand comes to the mat, kick your leg back up, flip your dog. Flipping back over, three-legged dog, draw your knee in, thread through, fallen triangle. Inhale, three-legged dog, flip your dog, and we'll flow back and forth. Three-legged dog, fallen triangle. Three-legged dog, flip dog. Three-legged dog, and come back to the mat, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, left leg lifts. Knee to the nose, inhale, kick it back. Knee to the nose, breathe in, kick it back. Hold the knee in, thread through, fallen triangle. Take a moment to feel this pose. Hand to the mat, inhale, three-legged dog. Flip your dog, lift the hip points. Flipping back over, inhale, three-legged dog. Fallen triangle, flowing back and forth. Three-legged dog, flip dog. Three-legged dog, fallen triangle. Three-legged dog, flip dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, downward facing dog. Breathe in, balls of the feet, make your way to the top, half lift, forward fold, mountain pose, swan dive, half lift, chaturanga dandasana, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look to your thumbs, step or jump, inhale, lift, forward fold, mountain pose, forward fold, half lift, and flow through your vinyasa. Meet me in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Step to the outside of your right hand. Breathe in, crescent pose. Press your palms firmly. Ears between the biceps. Lean off to the right. Inhale, center. Lean to the left. Breathe in, center. Little bit bigger range of motion. Right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Breathe in, center. Hands to prayer. Bow. And take your prayer twist. Elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Thumb knuckles at your heart. Breathe in, crescent pose. Cartwheel the hands to the mat. Step back, chaturanga. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Step to the outside of your left hand. Breathe in, crescent pose. Palms press. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Lean to the right. Breathe in, up. Exhale, left. Breath in, center. Exhale, right. Breathe in, crescent. Prayer twist. Taking your gaze up or wherever feels good to you today. Breathe in, crescent pose. Bring your hands to the mat, step back, and flow through your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Breathe in, balls of the feet, make your way to the top, lift halfway, forward fold. Mountain pose, fold down, half lift, chaturanga. Lift your heart in up dog. Lift your tail in downward facing dog. Breathe in, right leg lifts. 5 donkey kicks here with a hop. Step through your hands. Breathe in, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Straighten your front leg, triangle pose. Bend into the front knee, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle, floor to ceiling. Coming into a full bind. Interlacing the hands behind the back. Use a strap here if you need to. Straighten the front leg and bend into it. Flowing back and forth. Straightening and bending. A few more rounds. Release the hands. Bring your hand to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Breathe in, make your way to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, flat back. Step or jump back, chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog. Left leg lifts. 5 donkey kicks, add a hop. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step through your hands. Breathe in, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Shoulder blades retract and squeeze. Straighten the front leg. Triangle. Bend into your front knee. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, floor to ceiling, side angle pose. Bind behind the back. Again, you can use a strap to connect your hands. Flowing with your breath, straightening the front leg and bending into it. A few more rounds. Release your hands. Step back, downward facing dog. Breathe in, balls of the feet. Make your way to the top of your mat. Half lift. Forward fold. Mountain pose. Hands draw to heart center. Setting up for our balance pose today is tree. You can place the sole of your foot firmly on the inside of your calf or your thigh. Just be aware of your knee joint. Start with your hands at prayer. When you've found your drishti and your solid grounding, grow your branches. Slowly bringing your hands to heart center. We're going to take big toe hold here. Your right hand grabs your right big toe. Extend your heel toward the front. Try and get your leg as long as you can. If you need to keep a bend in the knee, it's okay. Release. Rolling the shoulders back a bit, and then we'll set up for side B. Treeing up the leg and pressing the sole of the foot firmly into our standing leg. Start with hands at heart center and find your drishti and your direction. Grow your branches when you're ready. Slowly allow your thumbs to come to your heart. Big toe hold. Allow energy to come through your heel. Toe flexes toward the face. Go ahead and release. Great job. Separate your feet a little bit wider than hip width. Inhale, reach overhead. On your exhale, we're coming into Malasana, our Hindu squat. Placing the elbows to the inside of your knees to encourage a little bit more opening through your inner thigh and groin. Take a moment here to breathe. Planting the pads of your fingers on the earth. We're going to widen the stance of our feet and then shift side to side into Ninja Warrior. Making sure our knee, when it is bent, is tracking between our big toe and baby toe to protect that knee joint. We're going to hold to one side here. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. We're coming into a low lizard pose on our forearms. As always, you can stay on tall arms. Begin gently dropping your knee down toward the mat and then squeezing every muscle, including your glute, kneecap, quad, as you come down and up. Tall arms if you're not already there, and we're going to walk ourselves to the other side of the mat. Low lizard. Knee drops down and up. Just a very subtle movement, but a lot of engagement with our muscles in our leg. Tall arms. Walk those hands toward the center. You're in a straddle bend wide stance. Peace fingers to big toes, elbows stack above the wrists. Shaking your head yes and no to release any tightness or tension there. Release the hands. Planting your right hand, reach the left hand up toward the sky in a twist here in your straddle bend. Feel free to find a half bind so you can really wrap that shoulder blade behind your lower back and lift your heart. Release the hand from the floor and grab opposite shoulder for a little variation here. Release floor to ceiling, and we'll take those poses on side B, reaching up to the sky, gazing up, hand wraps behind lower back, half bind, lift the heart. Release your hand from the earth. Grab the opposite shoulder and hold here. Open up floor to ceiling and come back down toward the earth. Heel toe your feet together till they're stacked, heels below the hips. We're going to take our hands and tuck them underneath our feet, coming into gorilla pose here. Bring your big toes to your wrist crease. From here you can remain still, or you can find some flow here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Half lift, fold, and you're keeping the bind of your foot on top of your hand. Continue flowing with your breath and release your hands. Half lift here, flat back. My hands are placed on my shins. Walk your hands toward the top of the mat. I did a little hop to come into downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Step to the outside of the right hand. Coming into lizard, but remaining on tall arms. Straightening the front leg. Pyramid pose. Bending the front knee, walking your hands to the outside of your mat, straightening and bending that front leg. Your legs are in warrior, your arms are in down dog. This is awkward dog, and we're flowing with our breath. Walk your hands to the top of your mat, step back, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg, step it to the outside of the left hand, lizard pose. Straightening the front leg, pyramid. Bending the front knee, walking your hands to the far outside of your mat, awkward dog, and we'll flow with our breath. Inhale, straighten, exhale, and bend. And a few more with your breath. Walk your hands toward the top of the mat, step back, downward facing dog. Make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, forward fold. Breath in, mountain pose. Arms open in a wide V. Lift your heart, open up your neck. Draw your hands to heart center. From here, we're going to make our way back into downward facing dog. So make your way there. We're going to come forward into high plank and just lower ourselves down slowly onto our bellies, placing the pads of our fingers to the outside of the mat. We're going to come into a back strengthener and stretch here called seal pose. Straighten your arms, lift your chest. Great for the stretching of the midline of your body from your belly button all the way up to your chin. Exhale, lower back down. I'm going to lift my toes up, bring my big toes together, bending at the knees, and take this pose one more time, trying to draw my crown of the head to my big toes. Exhale, drop your chest back down. From here, we're going to release our hands and find the tops of our feet. On your inhale, draw the big toes together in bow pose. Lifting your heart. Everything is lifted but belly button. Release back down to the mat. Pressing up away from the mat, sit back into child's pose for a moment here. Ground your third eye. Come forward into tabletop, and we're going to make our way now onto our seats for a nice deep stretch here. Extend your legs forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward into caterpillar. Reach for your big toes or beyond them if you can find the soles of your feet. And if you're flexible enough and the soles of the feet is still not enough intensity, interlace your hands behind the soles of the feet like I have mine here. Providing yourself with a slight bend in the knees is always a-okay. Chest draws to thigh with each out-breath. Inhale, rise up, tall arms. We're grounding in through one arm on the forearm and laterally bending. Reaching behind and lifting and opening the heart, neck, and chest. Breathe in overhead, exhale, lateral bend. Breathe in up, exhale, open the chest and heart, neck. Inhale, up, exhale, bend laterally. And we'll do that one more time. Open and lift the chest. And come back to center. Let's do that on the other side, lateral bend. Reaching back, opening the chest, neck, and lifting the heart. Breathe in up, exhale, bend. Breathe in up, lift the heart. Inhale up, bend. Breathe in up, heart lifts. Breathe in up, both arms overhead, and bring them down to your sides. We're coming into a half lotus here. Figure four is fine as well. I'm placing my foot into the knee pit, wrapping my arm around my lower back, finding my big toe. Reach up, exhale, forward fold, single leg fold with a half lotus bind. Of course, there's variations and modifications here. You don't have to take the bind. You can simply fold with both arms reaching forward. Inhale, reaching up, arms to a T, and we'll switch sides here. Reaching forward and watching our hand as we wrap it behind our low back. Finding the big toe. Inhale, squaring back up to center. Exhale, forward fold. Breath in as you lift up. Release the arms into a T. And we'll release our legs. They come out to the width of the mat now. Heels are out to the width of the mat. Exhale, forward fold with a bind around peace fingers to big toe. Elbows are out wide. Elbow to elbow should be a straight line, or as best you can. Continue pulling your big toes back toward your face. Inhale, reaching up. Twist off to the right. Gaze back. Inhale up, gentle twist to the left, gazing back. Breathe in overhead. Hands come to our sides. We're going to come into a full lotus here. If you don't do full lotus, simply crisscrossing your legs and seated easy is fine. Taking a few moments to reconnect with our breath, soaking in the moment. Draw your hands to your heart. Allowing one final breath in, thumb knuckles to your third eye. Exhale, bow forward, namaste. The divine light in me honors and respects the divine light in you.